Sup guys, welcome back to another video on the Canadian Zombie. And I know it's been a while, but I've been busy with school and everything, but I'm going to be trying to do one upload a week. But getting back on the topic of this video, I'm doing another podcast, and today, if you don't know, the podcast series is when I talk about all things related to zombies and other things that interest me in my everyday life. And I usually like to bring on a guest to talk about things with. And today we have back-to-back appearances because I couldn't get anyone else, and he's awesome, and me and him have great opinions, and we like to talk about things. So back on the show today is the THECAHPLAYS. So hey, welcome back. Thanks for coming back on.
What up, man? It's awesome. I really do like the podcasts. So today we're going to be talking about a few things. One being the NHL because it's playoff time.
Hell yeah.
And one being the zombies and the new map, and talking about why I haven't been uploading lately. It's mostly my fault. I'm going to go and just say I'll take the blame for it. But yeah, I think we should just make my statement because I know a lot of my sub to you too.
Alright, go ahead. You want to say it to you too?
Guys, I have Zetsubo no Shima downloaded on my PS4, so I could theoretically play it right now. I'm playing Dreisendrack right now, but I shipped in my PC. I'm getting a new graphics card. I'm getting an upgrade. Mine's it's not the best in the world. It's pretty good though, but I do want to get an upgrade because Black Ops 3 custom zombies and whatnot. And I've been saving the last month or so, so I do have. It's getting upgraded right now for me, but the problem is, my PC doesn't come back until May 5th, which is only a week from now, and then May 6th, I'll probably be setting it up or so. So it's not too bad, just a week and you guys will start to get that same content, but, Zetsubo no Shima. So for now, I am playing Dreisendrack, but yeah, hope you guys do understand. Anyways, back on to topic.
Alright, so we'll get into our first topic. I think I'm just going to touch on I think basically, guys, as he just said, he hasn't played the map yet, which is completely fine. I think we're just going to go off of what the community's reaction has been and what we think, if it's good or bad. So I'm going to just jump in and say, I think that this DLC isn't as good as I thought it would be. Just go straight up. I love the map. I love the theme of it and everything. And I love this. I love all the weapons. But I have to say one thing. One of the things I hated about Transit, more than other than the whole map itself, was the buildables. I didn't like that concept. I think it takes way too long and it's just a pain in the ass to do. My opinion still stands on this new map because I don't like spending an hour and a half trying to actually set up and build everything to go. I hate having to build a wonder weapon, and I can see the community hates that too, and I bet Chris has noticed that too.
Yeah, I do like. I don't think buildables are a bad idea, but
I don't think they're a bad idea either. I just think that they should be limited. I think the gas mask was just unnecessary and it adds on another thing you really need to build.
Wait, there's a gas, dude. I literally know nothing. Do you have to, what things do you have to build?
You have to build a gas mask, a shield, the wonder weapon, the upgraded wonder weapon. Yeah. You have to build the whole Easter egg thing.
What do you mean you have to build the Easter egg?
You have to build an elevator that does the Easter egg for you.
Dude, I'm like completely lost.
No, that's all I'm gonna say. But if anyone's played it, they'll understand my points there, and that's what I don't like about it. I feel that even though that the idea of it is really, really cool and everything, I don't know.
Besides the things from the trailer I saw, I think the only things I actually know about it is that the wonder weapon, the specialist wonder weapon is the skull of, I don't know exactly how you pronounce it, but the skull of Apocalypse, I don't know exactly, but skull of something is what I've heard. Am I correct?
Skull of Nan Sapway, I think it's what it's called, if I believe if I'm right. That's very good. That's very that's not building though. The skull. Let me just tell you that the skull of Nan Sapway, in my opinion, is basically the equivalent of getting the Hell's Retriever.
Okay, so it's very, it's not hard.
It's not hard, it just takes time.
Or getting the bows because it's...
No, it's easier than the bows. All you basically have to do is take 4 different skulls around the map and place them on these pedestals. When you put them in, a bunch of zombies spawn to try to destroy it. When you kill all of the zombies, or when it's done, all the zombies die. They don't give you points, they're just zombies that affect that mission kind of thing. And then once you get that, you place it on the pedestal where you originally picked it up. You do that with all 4 of them. They're scattered around the map, and then you go down and you start a ritual, and then when you complete the ritual, you get the skull. It's not very hard. It just takes time to do it.
Alright.
So I'm okay with that. But the KT4 isn't hard to build. It's just very annoying to do so. I don't like having to build the wonder weapon. I want to like have that luck of getting it out of the box the first time, and I don't like that. I don't like how one person get it either. I don't like that system.
That's why a lot of people like the Ryzen Drac. I mean, even though there's all the bow issues when you play it online, then
But everyone can get one if you play it right.
yeah, like I think a lot of the issues came with the lightning bow just because
It was overpowered and everyone wanted one.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that goes in the top 5 most overpowered wonder weapons. Most overpowered weapons that have to consider them upgraded.
Oh, without a doubt, that's the most
That one
overpowered.
was freaking. They needed like, even if Noah J, even if he does upgrade it, dude, they need to patch that stuff. That is way too overpowered. Do you know how easy, especially if you do the flag thing on Shadows of Evil? It's ridiculous. Anyways, on another topic, I want to actually let's go and reflect on how the community thinks about this map. And I'm gonna also be giving my thoughts, and what Jake was telling me is that it's a very, very hard map. Now, although I think the too hard isn't good, but
I stand with you on that. Yeah.
I love Shangri-La and Shadows of Evil, which are some of the more hated maps and tough maps. So I think my opinion on this map will probably be really good because I like hard maps.
I like hard maps too. But one thing I do like about this map, and I have to admit this, they have a very good camp. It's hard to get. It's part of the Easter egg, but there's a very good camping spot for campers, and there's a very easy training route. Very simple. Honestly, you don't have to even run. If you have a shield, you can walk, and you literally just turn around by like midway through the round when they're there with like a pack-a-punch shotgun. You can end the round. It's that wide and that good.
Nice.
So it's very easy routes for people, and it's a very user-friendly map if you just want to go deep. And the Easter egg isn't hard, but the only thing is that they make it so inaccessible. You know how much? Do you want to know a really surprising fact? Guess how much money it costs to open every single door, the whole map, get unlocked.
10,000.
22,000.
There is no way, dude.
That's how much it is.
22,000.
So you literally have to if you're playing with one person, you can't even get the power on. You're just getting power on simple, but you have to get 2 separate areas open. You got to do all this extra stuff, and it's just a pain in the ass. The map is challenging, but it's too hard to do. If you just want to play for fun on the map because you like it, to actually get set up and go deep without doing the Easter egg is like gonna take you at least 45 minutes. Minimum.
Well, I actually did have a topic I wanted to speak about.
Go ahead.
Do you think that the Gobblegums people, all these YouTubers using Perkaholic to kind of set up their games and make streams interesting, when kind of skipping a lot of the setup, do you think that's makes the video or stream more interesting, or kind of takes away from it?
I have to think that it wouldn't be good for me in my opinion, just because I feel that if a whole thing, when I started watching zombies, like I remember, I'm gonna be completely honest, I would watch zombies on Kino. That's the Syndicate would stream on YouTube. When the YouTube streaming was only done by like every once in a while for video games basically, and that's basically what it is now. And I'd watch his streams there, and they were awesome. I loved watching it. It was cool, and I liked watching the setup. Like when I was bored on a Saturday night after there was nothing on TV, I just sit for hours watching someone set up on a zombie stream and just watch them train, and that's what got me on zombies. Just the whole idea of having to strategize and set up, and I like that. And I think Perkaholic is great for the Easter egg, but I think that when a YouTuber just I'm just gonna throw this in the example. When the Smith plays is like, I'm gonna do a starting room challenge, and he has wall power, he has excuse me, everyone. Seems to be something going on with our problem here. As I was saying, there we go, I got him back. As I was saying, I feel that it's completely unnecessary and it takes away from the map itself. And I think that the whole idea of being able to have Pack-a-Punch, 2 Pack-a-Punch guns if you wanted to, every single perk, and especially in a map like Zetsubo no Shima, it's very overpowered to be able to have a Perkaholic and all your guns pack-a-punched, to be able to have all the other gobblegum options you could get. It's very, like, it takes away the point of it for me. For some reason, that's Chris has been disconnected from the chat. I'm just going to continue on with some of my topics right now while I try to get him back. So I'm going to just, you guys can comment on this. It's just, yeah, right now at this point, guys, pause your video, go down in the comments, let me know what you exactly think of the map. And then I really am curious to see. If you like it, you don't like it, you think it's too challenging or whatever, you know, that just let me know. I'm really curious to see, guys. Alright, we got him back, guys. We got him back. Sorry about that. But yeah, as I was just saying, before you lagged out, Chris, I think that having all the Perkaholics and stuff like that is too overpowered. And I don't like it. For challenge videos especially.
Yeah, like, I don't like how a lot of YouTubers, they're taking shortcuts, and I think Perkaholic is a good thing, and I think if you're doing something like an Easter egg stream, it is a good idea. But if you're just playing, I don't like Perkaholic because it kind of takes away from the whole, you know, or strategies. I don't think Perkaholic's good if you're trying to show your audience this is what I do to get to high rounds, because Perkaholic, it takes no skill. I mean, I could just...
What were you saying? Oh my god, what's going on with this? I'm really sorry, everybody. There seems to be an internet problem right now between me and Chris's Skype call. But have no fear. We will get this sorted out, and I will be coming back at it in a second. So just stay tuned, everybody.
And I just downed from freaking dogs, dude.
So, sorry about that, guys. We're back. We are back. Sorry about that again for the technical problems. So I think right after that's enough talk for zombies. I don't want to make this podcast too long. So now I'm going to jump into our second topic, which I know is kind of weird considering where zombies gaming revolved around, but I'm very into this right now because it's what I like to watch and it's what I am interested in other than video games, is the world of sports. And right now, if none of you know, I am, as you can probably tell by the name of the channel, I am Canadian. Chris is an American, but the point
not
is,
American. I'm actually Arab,
but he lives in the United States. The point is, unfortunately this year, the National Hockey League, the NHL, no Canadian teams made the actual playoffs because they all were shit.
And since the Red Wings weren't that great, they were good this year, but they're nothing special. They lost 4-1 in the series.
Red Wings, exactly. So we had not the greatest luck today in the hockey world, but I as a hockey fan, and Chris not so much because he has not.
I'm more of a basketball and football fan.
But saying even though he is a fan of Detroit and they made the playoffs, they're not in the run for the 14 teams to make it the top pick. Right now on Saturday, if you guys don't know, the NHL will be holding their draft lottery to see who gets the number one pick, and there's a 61.4% chance, I believe, of a Canadian team picking first. And the Winnipeg Jets, which is my favorite team, have a 7.5% chance of picking first. Now, there's been a lot of speculation, and I just want to touch on this and get you guys' thoughts about it, because I had a friend who made a video on this, and it really kind of got me thinking, and I thought I'd put my thoughts out there as well. I feel that if the Edmonton Oilers get the number one overall pick again in this draft, that they need to fix the system and stop tanking, because it's not fair. If you don't know, Chris, the Edmonton Oilers, I believe, had the...
They're so bad.
But the point is, they've had the first overall pick in like 5 drafts in the last 7 years.
God damn, dude.
And they always get... Last year, they weren't even the number one worst overall team, and they still got McDavid.
Nice,
but
they still tank, so...
But the point is, I don't think that they should have it, and I just want to touch on that briefly about hockey and say that I'm excited for the draft. I'm going to be sure as hell watching it, but I am really nervous for the lottery because I don't know what's going to happen. If Edmonton wins, what is going to happen with the hockey universe? Edmonton next year, even if they were to pick Austin Matthews, Laine, or Pugliari, which, if you don't know, are the top 3 players to go in the draft... what happens if they get Matthews? Their center line, for all the hockey people that might know, will be as deep as Austin Matthews, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid. The point is, they can't have that. That's not, even though they can, and I might sound like a grumpy fan, but that's not right to everybody else. There are teams that, the lottery shouldn't be rigged every year for tankers, in my opinion. And that's just what I wanted to talk about. Here, my little spiel about me talking about that. And congratulations to anyone who has a favorite NHL team or favorite NBA team that's made it past the first round. I know the NBA...
Pistons got swept.
Yeah.
Let's go. They suck.
But,
They don't,
but thanks. Congratulations to all your teams, and hopefully if you have any teams, unfortunately, that didn't make the playoffs and are in the running for a pick, hopefully that you get Lady Luck is on your side for this Saturday, or whenever the NBA draft is. And I don't know.
That's in, like, July. It's July from, but talking about drafts, guess what draft's tonight? And I'll be watching it for as hell.
What?
NFL draft, dude, I'm hyped. I hope the Steelers get a cornerback because they struggle on that.
Oh, I didn't even hear about that. I'm gonna have to see if I can watch that.
Draft. I'm so pumped. Steelers, any of you guys Steelers fans? I'm a huge Steelers fan. They took the L to the Super Bowl winners, but you know, things happen. I think they're gonna go for a cornerback, just because their cornerbacks are not strong. You know, even their defense has kind of slowly. Their whole team has shifted from offensive to defense. I mean, Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown, I can't believe I didn't mention him right away, dude. He's a beast. Ben Roethlisberger, all them best offense in the league. You can argue with me, but I know the Steelers have the best offense in the league, and there's a good chance I'll say they'll win the Super Bowl next year. They just have such a stacked team, and I'm excited to see them run again, especially if they can pick up some good cornerbacks in this draft. I'm excited, but you know, hopefully things go well. And I also want to touch on the Pistons for a second. First time in like 7 years, I think. Wow. They did get swept, but I don't know if you watched any of the games. They were all close games, except one of them. They were all really good games, so I'm just going to go ahead and say congrats, Detroit. You guys made it in the playoffs. Maybe you didn't make it far, but you guys did a hell of a job out there, so I just want to give some credit.
Yep, always give credit where credit is due. That's what I like to say. Well, guys, thanks for tuning into this week's podcast. Make sure to go check out the CH Plays channel. I'm gonna try to remember to put a link in his link in the description. So make sure you go check out him. I believe he's at 110 subscribers now. He's doing pretty well. So
yeah,
congratulations to him.
Not posting videos isn't gonna help, but when I get those videos out, hopefully I can grow more. I love you all you guys, because I know a lot of my subs are sub to you as well. So anybody, you know, love you guys to death. Peace out.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.